everyone, welcome back to Beauty by Trish, and today I wanted to do another tea time talk with Trish. I am going to be totally legit with you guys. I don't know what is going on. My head feels like it is exploding, so I have laid off of the coffee and the tea for a little bit, and I actually have a Diet Coke in my teacup, but we're just going to pretend it's tea. So, alright, so I need your guys' help because I love doing shout outs and I have a list, but I don't like the way I'm doing them. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to go to maybe each video talking about a video, each video that I do talking about a video that I've really enjoyed, or I really learned something from, or I thought it was just a really good video, and just kind of highlighting a video and a channel each time I do a video, because I do a video like every day. And I think that way it's going to be, I don't know. I just feel like just saying their names is kind of just generic. Does that make sense? I mean, when I suggest somebody, I'm being legit and telling you I really like them and go check them out. So, I don't know. And my head hurting doesn't help. But I'm going to give you, and I'm reading these names off. I will link them below. Some of these girls I've watched for a long time. Some of these girls are new to me, and I'm just getting to really get into their channels and watching them. My shout outs, and as always, I mess names up even when I'm feeling 100%, so I will just look down below the list. I'm going to basically just read these off because other than two, I think two, I'm pretty new to their channels, and I'm just getting into their groove, and you know, everybody has their own style, and I think that's what's great, because if we were all alike, it would be so boring. Alright, so I'm going to give you a list. I'm going to list off their names other than two, and I'll do them first. These are new girls to me. I've watched a couple of their videos this past week, and I've enjoyed them, so I thought I would give them a shout out. And there's one or two that I'm missing, and I'll just, yeah, I think I'm just going to stick to doing a shout out per video. List it down below. Yeah. So, okay. So, shout outs begin with Gina Stroop. Gina, go check Gina out. And the other one that I have been subscribed to for a good while is JJ Miss Ma'am, and you need to go check her out. Now, I will tell you with her, Janice is in the process of selling her house and moving. So I don't know what her schedule is going to be like, because that is a crazy time, as we all know. So if you don't see a video going up with, you know, like a few a week or whatever, she is super, super busy right now. So, but still, check her out. Check out some of her older videos. So, the girls that I am new to but are impressing me a lot: Little Dis, Little Dat, Kirsti Farrell, G from Oz, Susan W, LULUonbeauty, Mama Rico 67, and Makeup with Olivia. Go check these girls out. And like I said, from this point on, I'm really going to just, I'm going to work it. And you guys can leave me a suggestion down below. Just give like a shout out to a certain video and link that video or something. Because just giving a list, I don't feel like I don't know. I want to do more. So I'm going to, you know, I'm working this shout out thing out. I'm new to it. So, yeah, we got to share the love somehow, huh? Okay, guys. Ooh. So it's been a pretty crazy couple days. yesterday was the ribbon cutting for my husband's new office, the little community that he opened his second office in, when the mayor and I forget what she is, the city manager maybe, they came, and there was cake and balloons, and we did the ribbon cutting, and it was nice. It was nice. And so that was yesterday. See what else. Tomorrow's my sister's birthday. It's actually the 29th, but there's no 29th this year. So it's Tef's birthday, and she wants Italian wedding cake for her cake, and she wants Chinese food for her dinner. Birthdays, we always get to pick what we want to have at my mom's. So I deep conditioned my hair after I needed to touch up the collar and try to get it closer to the color I wanted it to be. And my hair is so soft because I deep conditioned it. It's just like, my video on how I do my hair is going up right now. It's uploading real time, so it will be up by the time you see this. So I've been doing really, really good not buying a bunch of stuff, because of when I went through my stuff, and I was humbled greatly by how much stuff that I already have. But there's always a but when you're talking about spending money on makeup, right? I did place an order. I placed an order with MAC because there was some powders that I wanted to try. And I deleted, when I went through my powders, my worth it or worthless with powders, I deleted because you could tell, legit tell, how overwhelmed I was. And it was just, you could just tell by looking, I could tell by watching myself how overwhelmed I was with all those powders. So I got rid of a lot of powders I don't even know why I still had. And so I did want to try some new powders with MAC, and I'm going to do that haul, and 2 foundations because I need to mix color wise coming into spring. And I got some single Coastal Scents shadows, the pods, I think they're called, pods or pots. And then what else did I get? Oh, I did order, and I'm not going to do this on the thing, but I wanted to order my daughter. She had not had any, like, Mary Kay is all she has used, because I did Mary Kay and, you know, she did Mary Kay. But I got her, she chose the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. And I looked and I was like, I really like that Kat Von D palette. That's the only one that I don't have, you know, since I've been collecting. And, you know, I really want that. And I looked at the colors and they just weren't, I didn't think they would be that much that I would use. And I looked at the Semi Sweet palette and it was like, and I remembered when I saw this, I had several of you tell me you need this palette in your life. So I got the Tarte Lip palette and I used it this morning, and surprisingly enough, even though it has the pinks and the roses and the mauves and the burgundies, that's not what I went for today. I actually went into, I used these first 3 and this one. So really like this palette. I'm glad that you guys told me that I would like it. You guys know I love mattes, anything matte. And see, I ordered my first Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I ordered, I forget, maybe 10 of her matte colors. And so I'm waiting on that to come in. I just got notification today that it was shipped. So I'm excited to get that in. And I ordered some ColourPop, some of their matte shadows, because I'm wanting to try and see which matte shadows I like the best. And I've always wanted to try Makeup Geek. I've wanted to try ColourPop. And now it's to the point that it could be important for me to do that. The reason that I purchased some Coastal Scents, I have some MAC that Jacka got me for Christmas. I ordered some Makeup Geek mattes. I ordered some ColourPop. And then I have this Tartelette palette, my Inglots, and this Tarte palette. That is the majority mattes. And these are Tarte is some nice stuff. Because I like to have options of what I like most. I'm the kind of person, I like to know all my options. I like to know, is MAC really better than Makeup Geek? Is my camera crooked? Seriously? There. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to get a new tripod. I'm the kind of person, I like to know, is MAC really better than Makeup Geek? Or is Makeup Geek better than ColourPop? Or is there that much difference in Coastal Scents and Makeup Geek? And I watched some videos. I didn't find that many, but what I did find, I'm telling you, there's some people really impressed with the little pods from Coastal Scents. I want to know what I like, what I don't, what performs, what wears, what blends, what stays. And the reason is because as of 2 years ago, I had made a decision and taken steps to go down that path, but because life happens and sometimes we result in shutting down because of certain things, which I definitely did. I didn't do it. And then just one thing to another to another. And there might be some changes because my biggest cheerleader is not here anymore to cheer me on. She's in my heart, but she's not here anymore. And Samantha was the type of person that would tell me, Mom, you got this. You got this. And I was like, but I'm almost 48 and I just don't know. And she'd be like, if anybody can do this at any age, you can do it. So through this past few weeks, I have taken some steps and weighed things out and budgeted, and I've decided that I am going to go ahead and do it. And as much for myself, I'm going to be doing it for my daughter. Both my daughters. Two different type of personality girls. There couldn't have been a night or day, but yet sometimes so many similarities. It was spooky. But Samantha was my pusher, where Jackie's an encourager. Like I said, I've made the decision that I am going to go ahead with our dream. And although it was supposed to start a couple years ago, and I've even had the name LLC for a couple years, and it's just kind of set idle, I'm going to go forth. And more than for myself, I'm doing it for Samantha. I'm going to go ahead and jump in and start baby steps, meaning small amounts, in my own makeup line. We had already LLC'd, and our plans were to start with eyeshadows first because that's where my passion is. That's where Samantha's was. Jackie's big into eyeshadows. And yeah, so I'm super excited. We should have our first test samples for me to give a good hard test drive, hopefully by mid-March, and get those in and started, and I can't wait. And that's one reason I wanted to try so many different, because I am starting with matte shadows, because so many women my age have issues with their eyes and can't wear anything. So I want to just make this mirage of colors, and I want to make some that are necessities for your transition colors or your crease colors or your lid colors. And I want to make some that are just beautiful and subtle. And I really like muted colors, because I feel that anybody can wear a muted color and deepen it. So there's so many requirements that I have for my line. I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'm asking too much, because my number one priority, other than the shadow itself, is that the cost is as low as possible. I want to make my line as affordable as possible. So I'll know more about that as we get into it. So like I said, it's going to start out small. I'm not by any means a millionaire. It's going to start out small, but I'm really excited to get this going. It's been a dream that I've had for a few years now. And like I said, Samantha was my big pusher. I did talk with Jackie about it today, and she's absolutely on board, wants to try out some of the shadows. Really excited about that. So I will keep you guys updated on that if you would like. And yeah, so that was the big... I'm so afraid I'm jinxing it, because we've gone to start it. We went to start it and then found out that my youngest daughter, Jackie, had a brain tumor. And so then, you know, that just kind of went by the wayside. No problem. Definitely. That was not a priority. And then we went to go forward, and then there was, I had some health issues, and there were some other personal issues that everything was kind of up in the air about. So it got kind of slacked again, and then we were just getting ready. We're getting ready to think of a startup date for, you know, us to go in there and get this started, and just baby steps, a little bit at a time, you know, a handful of colors, and see how they work. And then I lost Samantha. So I just feel like I know she would be proud of this. I know that she's like pushing me to do it, because I get such a happy feeling in my heart when I think about it. Hopefully, so I'm hoping to be able to share with you 5 shadows, my first 5 shadows, hopefully mid to end of March. We're starting out very small. You guys know I'm a frugal person. I'm not a millionaire. It takes a lot of money and time and energy to do this kind of a thing. The reason I did just purchase from several different companies, because I want to see color ranges that they offer. I want to see blendability. I want to see longevity. I want to see how they look, how they wear, how they feel. I know that a lot of people my age and older, some even younger, they don't like to wear anything other than matte eyeshadows because of the eye issues that they have. So I want to make an affordable, long wearing, very blendable, feels good, going on, stays on, looks good, doesn't get muddy eyeshadow that is going to complement any age range, but especially for mature ladies. I just am really excited. I think this is going to be a fun venture, but I'm very, very nervous too. So hopefully here in a few weeks I will be able to share the first 5 colors with you. I'm going to let you guys help me name them, because I really, you know, names and Trish do not get along. So yeah, that is my big news, and I tried to stay calm enough that I did not just talk 100 miles an hour, because that's what I do when I get overly excited. Plus I'm nervous and I have this dang headache. But yeah, I'm really excited because I feel that this is really going to happen and it's going to be a really good experience. No matter where it goes, no matter where it leads, even if it just leads to being in my collection, I think that it's going to be an awesome thing. So definitely excited about that. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because my headache is getting worse. I think it's headed to Migraineville. And yeah, so I apologize if I seemed a little off. I'm really sorry. But I did want to share with you my news because I'm super excited and it's like you guys are my friends and I wanted to share that with you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I promise I will be in a better frame of mind in a little while. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.